Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
You know what I did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's getting.
The golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting that he continues to streak in this game.
And he'll get about 2 there into the 36. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. This is taken at about the 14. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow. Fights through it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Burrow on play action. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Sshc. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 13 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Bengals 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's a gain of 5.
They will run for the first time here with White. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
2-yard gain on
Burrow looking to pass. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's Lawrence. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Demetrius.
In motion left goes Myers. Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
A 2-yard pickup.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
Lawrence on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And Thomas has it. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Jaguars.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Lawrence on the sneak, and he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They go play action with Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Joe Burrow sack. A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
Burrow will throw. This is White on the screen. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now it's Burrow. And he is caught. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Bengals 14.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 26. They'll look to ETN to start things out. Ooh, the juke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Another tote for ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. In motion goes the tight end. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunter. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
At the 22-yard line.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Nice little juke. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bengals take over, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, still a long way to go in the season. We know that. But as it stands, these are your top two seeds in the AFC. So I ask you, is this a potential AFC championship preview?
Brandon, I need you to get me a fence and a saddle because I'm about to ride that bad boy because I think there's so many good teams in the AFC. Maybe we can look at like 3 games a weekend and say, this could be an AFC championship preview.
Here's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And get this to his tight end, Sshc. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Burrow looking to pass. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
That's another Bengals first down.
Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14 yards. That's another Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Jordan battled there defensively.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
33-yard attempt.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Rams in the Battle of Los Angeles. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 79 yards for the score. The Rams move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the tight end, Tyler Warren. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he slings one that's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action with Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
They'll give to Etienne running right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Hunter now will go in motion left. Lawrence will throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
13 yards on the play.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Hunter now will go in motion left. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And some room to roll now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Bengals first down.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Number 84. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 37.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down.
Coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Oh, good move. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
Brings up second and 1.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Pacheco once again. To the 36-yard line. Stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Higgins. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. McPherson now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 10. A minute 50 to play. Got a man, that's Hunter. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Lawrence.
6 yards to go.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, 60 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Cincinnati, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.